Okay, this is Geometry Lesson 1-6, Part 3. This is the third page of our notes, and let's look at example number 3. Always look over here at the picture. We got to see what's going on. All right, let's read the directions. It says, suppose measure angle 1 is 42. Well, I would write 42 in there. 42. And then measure angle ABC. Notice that's talking about the whole thing. The whole thing is 88. So the whole thing is 88. The whole angle. And then they want us to find 2. So 2 is our question mark, our x, our variable. Alright, well we know from angle addition postulate that measure angle 1 plus measure angle 2 is going to be the whole thing. That's angle addition postulate. Now some of you, right now, this is obvious what you would need to do. You would do the whole thing's 88, subtract 42, and find the missing part. And that's fine to get the answer, but I want to show you and fill it out in the note-taking guide. So measure angle 1 is 42. Measure angle 2 is what we're looking for, and the whole thing is 88. So I'm substituting 42 for measure angle 1 and 88 for the whole angle ABCD. And then when I do algebra, I'm going to subtract 42 from both sides. Okay, so 88 minus 42, which we just talked about, that would be how we'd solve it. 88 minus 42 is 46. And so my answer would be measure angle 2 is 46. And you could check that. 42 and 46 is 88, and that should check. Okay, identifying angle pairs. Example 4. The diagram, identify pairs of numbered angles that are related as follows. We haven't defined these terms here, so I'm going to quickly define these terms. Identifying what is complementary. Well, complementary means that they add up to 90 degrees. So that means that the two angles formed a 90-degree angle. Supplementary means that two angles add up to 180, or a straight line. And vertical angles are like a crisscross, and they're congruent, like that. They're congruent this way with the tick marks, and this way. And vertical angles are going to be congruent, but they haven't really hit on the congruent part, but vertical angles is like an X, where they're opposite angles from each other. They're called vertical angles. I'm not sure why that wasn't defined in the note-taking guide, but it's not. Complementary. So we're going to name some angles that are complementary. And looking at the picture, they're going to need to add up to 90 degrees. The only 90-degree angle I see is here. And so I could say actually, what is that? I wrote on it where I can't see it. I believe that's a 3. 3 and 4 are complementary. So I could do angle 3, comma, and angle 4. And angle 5 is also a 90-degree angle, but it's not a pair. It's just by itself. So I would not say angle 5 there because it says in the directions a pair. So a pair is 2 that would make 90 degrees. So 3 and 4 would fit the bill. Okay, supplementary means making a straight line. What pair makes a straight line? Well, I see a straight line here, and so 1 and 2, angle 1 and angle 2 make a straight line. Also, I see another set making a straight line. This one right here is 1, 2, 3 angles. That's too many. We want a pair. So I see a line here, a straight line here. This is 3, and it wants a pair. But then 2 and 3 would make a straight angle. So I see angle 2 and angle 3 as being supplementary. Now let me tell you a way I remember this. Complementary starts with the letter C, and that is earlier in the alphabet than supplementary, that starts with an S. So complementary is 90 degrees, 90 comes before 180, C comes before S. Supplementary is 180. Okay, vertical angles. Let's erase a little bit here so we can see better. Oops, erase. So we can see better. Vertical angles. That's going to be making an X where the angles are going to be. And I see an X right here. So vertical angles would be angle 1 and 3 and 2 and that whole piece that I don't know because it's together, 4 and 5. And it wants a pair, so I can't say 2 and 3 and 4. I would just need a pair. So that would just be angle 1 and angle 3. Angle 1 and angle 3 are vertical. See, they're vertical from each other like that. Let's look at it again. You see the little X here and here. So these are vertical angles. All right. Don't have enough room on this page to see that one. I'm going to go to the next page. Okay, we've already covered the vertical angles here, so let's go to the next part. Let's read the directions. Can you make a conclusion from the diagram? Well, the diagram is over here. Angle A is congruent to angle C. Angle A and angle C. Notice the tick marks there. The tick marks mean that it's congruent. So you would say yes. The markings, the tick marks make me certain that those are congruent. Okay. Number 5B is angle B. I'm going to mark my picture. Is angle B and ACD supplementary? Okay, so there's angle B and ACD. Does it look like that they make a straight line? Well, they're not side by side, and so I can't really tell. So I would say no, there's no markings. I do see that angle BCA and DCA add up to 180, but not the ones they asked about. Okay, so the answer is no. There are no markings. All right, 2 more examples. Okay, it says the measure of BCA and DCA add up to 180. Well, let's look. BCA, DCA. You know what? They make a straight line. So, yes, they would add up to 180. Yes, they make a straight line. So therefore it's supplementary. Last one is AB congruent to BC. Well, let's erase. AB is here. Is AB congruent to BC? Well, if you notice, there's tick marks here, so it would be yes, tick marks. Yes, tick marks. Ooh, the blue is pretty. Tick marks. Okay, so I want you to finish, flip over to the other side. I want you to do the quick check. I want you to have it completed when you come to class, and I will check it. And if you got them all right, then you are good to go to work on your assignment in class tomorrow. Hope you are having a great weekend, and we will see you on Monday. All right, adios.